be groovy. Comment, like, share, subscribe.
The 1970s was a decade marked by many of the most iconic and fun trends, fashions, and pop culture phenomena. The mood ring was one of the most intriguing. The mood ring became a must-have accessory that remains popular today. Let's take a closer look at the science behind the magic.
Initiate sequence. Retrotron Entertainment presents
That 70s Nerd. The concept of the mood ring was developed by two inventors, Josh Reynolds and Mara Sambatz, in 1975. The duo bonded a liquid crystal thermometer to a simple ring setting. The liquid crystals within the capsule would respond to changes in the temperature by twisting, which altered their molecular structure and thereby changed their color. This change in color was advertised as a reflection of the wearer's emotional state. For example, blue was often associated with calmness, while black was considered to signify tension or stress. The technology behind the mood ring wasn't particularly groundbreaking. It employed thermotropic liquid crystals that were already in use for other applications like thermometers. However, the novelty lay in applying this technology to jewelry, creating a personal, wearable item that seemed to open a window into one's inner feelings. The mood ring was instantaneously successful, especially with young, groovy people. In its first few months, millions of mood rings were sold, often at prices ranging from $45 to $250. Cha-ching! Boutiques, department stores, and even pharmacies rushed to stock up on mood rings. The demand was so high that several manufacturers got in the action, producing a variety of designs from simple to elaborate. To capitalize on the trend, gift shops and even vending machines offered less expensive versions. It was truly a product that crossed social and economic boundaries. The mood ring was more than a mere accessory. It was a cultural phenomenon that seeped into the social fabric of the 1970s. People didn't just wear mood rings, they talked about them, speculated on the meanings of the colors, and often used them as icebreakers in social situations, if you know what I mean. The mood ring also found its way into mainstream media. Magazines featured articles explaining the technology and speculating on the various emotions each color supposedly represented. It became a popular gift item and was frequently seen in television shows and movies of the era. For a generation looking for a blend of science and whimsy, the mood ring perfectly fitted the bill. Whether seen as a party trick or a semi-serious gauge of emotional states, the ring maintained its allure. It managed to tap into a widespread desire for self-expression and individualism, allowing wearers to broadcast an ever-changing array of emotions through color. No fads last forever, and by the late 1970s, the mood ring's popularity started to wane. The market had become saturated with a plethora of designs and price ranges to choose from. Additionally, the novelty began to wear off as people recognized that the technology was more responsive to changes in body temperature rather than a true indicator of emotional states. Plus, there were limitations to the rings themselves. The liquid crystals could lose their responsiveness over time, making the rings less effective at color changing. Moreover, the rings were sensitive to water and could be easily damaged, further detracting from their appeal. The mood ring remains a remnant of a more openly mystical era, when people were more willing to suspend disbelief and just have a good time. It has become a symbol of 1970s pop culture, often featured in retrospectives of the era, such as this channel. Be sure to hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on new episodes or community posts.